Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Big Gaucho's, the stock investing show. It's completely out of pocket to put money in your pocket. I'm Austin, back with the boys. Let's go.
What's up, Big Gauchos? It's your boy, Big Gaucho Tyler. We back.
Hey, David's here. Hopefully everyone's having a great start to the new week. We are back indeed. Before we get started, though, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. It really helps motivate us. Thank you very much. And let's get started with the first bit of news.
Thank you very much. And thank Airbnb very much, because we finally have an exciting new IPO coming out for Airbnb. You know, just had to spice up the stocks at the end of the year, but Airbnb's IPO is coming on Thursday. So 2 days after the time you're hearing this episode, hopefully. So the ticker is going to be ABNB, and the stock price was supposed to be $44 to $50, but they've recently raised the estimate to $56 to $60 a share, which is out of 52.9 million common shares. This would give them a total valuation of 41.8 billion just based off the stock, which is an increase of 20% over the last estimate of the stock prices. So about $3.1 billion. This is a little concerning because Airbnb's valuation was only about $18 billion in April when they were trying to raise some more money for their company. So the question remains, is this going to be the next Uber failed IPO? Or could this one actually go up 200%? I already saw some people posting stupid article titles like, oh, this stock is going to double, so just pick it up and hold it and wait. This IPO is the greatest ever. But like, they said that about Snowflake. So
yeah. All right. So here's my hot take. I think it is. I don't know if it's a hot take or not, to be honest, but I do not think it's a buy. Hear me out. Of $41.8 billion based on their common stock in this type of pandemic, you got to be joking me, especially with a valuation of $18 billion. I think what all IPOs do, and what we all should do as traders, is have IPO come out, wait like 3-4 days, maybe a week, have it crash, and then buy. Then it'll go back up and you'll make some money on it. But definitely do not buy the IPO on IPO day, please.
yeah, no, I agree with Tyler, especially because a lot of states have very strict regulations for the illness, and that would not be very conducive to Airbnb's entire business, which is living in strangers' houses while you're on vacation. So I'm definitely going to stay as far away from this as possible.
Yeah, I can definitely see this being a successful stock. Don't get me wrong, but you have to buy at the right time. And with this type of evaluation, I do not see it being the right time. I'm definitely going to buy some eventually. Personal take.
Maybe in a year.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it is. I don't know. It's just like the typical tech stock that it's all overinflated right now. There's no way it's worth $42 billion almost. That's ridiculous. It's maybe worth, in my humble opinion, I would say it's like a $10 billion company right now, if even.
I'm not even sure that Airbnb is profitable.
I don't think so either. I don't think they've ever posted profits, but I mean, I haven't looked into their financials close enough, but I'm just based on speculation and trends of other tech stocks. I can't imagine they've posted profits.
They definitely haven't. It says they had a financials filing in early November, and it said they made 219 million in profit off of a revenue of 1.34 billion. So I guess it's down 19% from last year, but their revenue is down about $34 million.
Okay,
Wow.
so they did post a profit then, right?
They did last year, or this year. I'm sorry.
So and that was only 200 million, you said?
In the third quarter.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So,
I think I remember talking about that.
Yeah, because we had that other episode. It's going to be right here. Maybe not. But you can go check that out. Their financials are a little shaky, but at least it's a tech startup that can make a profit, because apparently that's not required these days if you're filing an IPO.
That is very true. Do you know who doesn't post a profit?
Joe.
Tesla. But that's
Tesla.
just that's for another story. Foreshadowing.
Foreshadow.
Would have been great if that was the next story.
I know. Yeah, we almost had it lined up. Well, we don't know. We don't know if it's going to be in the episode or not, but it might be foreshadowing. Got to keep it a mystery.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's I like the model of it, and I think it definitely is a good alternative to staying in a hotel. But there's no way. There's no way it's worth that amount.
I agree with you. I'm tired of seeing this stuff too. It's making me cranky.
I mean, the only thing Airbnb has going for them is that a majority of people actually do use them. Like I've used them, y'all used them, we've all used it before. And now if you give the current circumstance right now, not a lot of people are using them. So I can see why I don't know why they got a $41 billion, but in reality, they're definitely at a low point. Revenue wise, it should be evaluation wise. And I'm predicting stock wise, even if it's a tech company, I feel like they should go down for a bit. And eventually people are going to start using them again. It's not like people are not going to use them, you know?
They're definitely just capitalizing on the lack of deals out there in the stock market for investments. Like people are looking for a place to park their money, and they think if they just come up with a novel concept or idea of like taking their company public, just because there's not really anything else like it that's publicly traded, they think people just pay whatever price for it on speculation. So honestly, it feels more like a more desperate attempt to raise money for the company than anything.
But they might not be wrong. They might be right.
I mean, you never know. I mean, they were complaining about how bad their money was in the beginning of the year. I don't see how their valuation could go up from 18 billion to 41 billion if they were having that many problems with their finances.
That's true, but I mean, the vast majority of people have a memory of probably about 2 weeks, right? So they probably don't even know that even happened anymore.
I think it's just because we read stock news every single day. That's probably why.
Yeah, I guarantee the average person doesn't know that.
That's why they need to watch Big Gauchos, so they get all their stock and investment needs through us.
Yeah, that's why you need to send it to a friend. Share this time code right now.
Or they just have some broker that doesn't really care and just doing it for the commission.
Honestly, yeah. There's probably a lot more people that outsource their trades than we would know.
True.
Their broker's like, there's this new company that's going public. It's going to be insane. It's going to triple its valuation in the next 4 hours.
It's called Nikola.
Don't even get me started with that, Trevor.
Watch me, dude. It's the next big thing. Just put 20 to 100 grand in it. You'll be good.
Yeah, I mean, I think Airbnb could potentially be the next big thing, but not at their current valuation. There's no way. I don't see them having. There's no way they're gonna double to $80 billion market cap in the next couple months. That's just not gonna happen.
Definitely.
If it does happen, then something is seriously wrong with our economy or the market, at least.
I think that's already very apparent. But yeah, if it actually does triple, I'll eat my words.
Sounds good.
Suppose I'll have to. But that's not the only big IPO we got coming up. We actually got everybody's. This isn't really big in Arizona, but it's pretty big everywhere else. We got DoorDash IPO on Wednesday, so tomorrow. A lot of critics are saying this is going to be a bad long-term investment because they think with the vaccine coming out for the illness and the illness subsiding, that there's going to be a lot of pullback in the industry into 21. So it might not be good for the long term. But DoorDash actually brought in about $2 billion in revenue this year, but wasn't enough. They still lost $142 billion. But they're up about 72% from 2019, thankfully, though. But that's still a pretty huge loss, I would say.
Yeah, no, it definitely is. I don't know if I necessarily agree that there's going to be pullback in the food delivery services in 2021 after the whole virus goes away eventually. Just because Well, I don't know how it is in more metropolitan cities. Like, I'm sure that they probably get a lot of service in like New York,
Oh yeah.
maybe even LA, San Francisco, Chicago, places like that. But at least more in suburban areas, I think for the most part, like delivery services were probably used pretty extensively when it first came into lockdown time, just because we were getting adjusted to things. But
Mhm.
now I don't think people are really using it too much anymore, or like they're probably using it back to where they used to use it.
Yeah, I think they're kind of just using it as an excuse to get out of the house, like just go get to go food,
Yeah, exactly.
But also more than that, I think you're right that it is more popular in the big cities because not a lot of people have cars either. That's why Uber's a really big deal in New York, Chicago, LA, stuff like that. I think that's why we don't see a lot of DoorDash in Arizona because everything's everything's pretty much easily accessible, and most people have cars here, so it's easier to get around than the like New York City with like 28 million people or whatever.
Hmm. It's true.
Yeah,
DoorDash is
but
not a buy.
DoorDash might not be a buy, but they do have 50% of the food delivery app market share, which I didn't know. I thought Uber Eats would have a bigger piece, but they're only like a quarter. Um,
Wow.
but if you're listening to this episode today on Tuesday, we don't know because it's still Monday, but they're going to be announcing the IPO price for sure. Most people are predicting $90 to $95 a share. So could be somewhere in that range, could be lower, could be higher. Honestly, probably higher these days.
Yeah, I'm interested. I'm interested in seeing what their market cap is too. That's what I think is more important than their price per share.
I'm sure it's going to be a joke like Uber and Lyft.
Probably. It's probably true. But I definitely agree that competition is definitely a problem in this sort of business because there's nothing special about DoorDash other than just, I guess, consumer loyalty, probably.
Yeah, yeah. It's brand loyalty. And if you think about it, really all they're doing is coding the app to match the drivers with the restaurants and the people. So really the company doesn't do much other than host the app. I mean, they have to rely on the people that are working as independent contractors for the company and the restaurants and demand. So they really don't have much control over their own destiny if you think about it.
Yeah.
True.
Same with rideshare apps and stuff. Like they don't really have a lot of control over their business.
Yeah. And I think it's a lot different from, because you can make the argument that social media apps are the same way, but I think it's a lot different because you're typically more invested in social media apps with your followers or friends or whatever in your posts, whatever you have, whatever is wrong with your, not wrong, whatever is on your social media. It's more invested and more personalized. But I mean, these like delivery apps and ride hailing apps, I mean, you're just waiting. Like, I don't use these apps very often at all, but I feel like for the majority of people, they'll have like Uber and Lyft, and they'll just compare the rates. Whatever's cheaper, they'll go with.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's so many food apps as well that just, whoever's having a special, that's automatically the best one.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then to like have a special, usually they're operating at a loss, so that's probably why they'll never post profits. It's just like they're competing against each other for who can survive the longest. Kind of like what happened in the what was it, the 20s or whatever with the oil barons. They just operated at a loss until they were the only company left.
It's very true. I didn't even think about it like that, but yeah, now that you mention it, that's probably why DoorDash has the biggest market share because there's no profit.
Yeah, it's just stupid.
Oh,
Ooh, don't buy then.
might be foreshadowing with all that ride hailing arguments, but yeah,
Uh-huh.
DoorDash sucks. We
Yeah,
also
so
we also
those
got some. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I said those two IPOs, I probably won't buy either of them personally.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't dream of it. I wouldn't dream of owning a rideshare company stock either. But maybe I would reconsider after this new news from Uber. Tyler?
Ooh. All right, guys. So Uber is selling out. So what do I mean? What do I mean by that? So Uber is selling its self-driving car. So they reached an agreement with a new startup company called Aurora. to sell its self-driving unit. And what they're doing is basically Uber is doing a $400 million cash investment into them to, I guess, improve and further their self-driving car. Because we're from Arizona. We've seen a lot of these Uber cars, I think, at one point during our college careers.
Too many.
Too many, I know. And they went away for a bit, and I guess they're trying to revive them back. So basically what's going to happen is Uber will own about 26% of Aurora, and this deal will be done in Q1 in 2021. So I guess they're trying to bring back the self-driving car.
Interesting.
Very true. Very true.
Is this Aurora cannabis?
No, it is not.
I wish. That's the only way I'm going to get my money back out of that stock.
Haven't they been going up recently?
Yeah, a little bit.
That's good.
Maybe Uber's going to be the new Lordstown Motors stock.
Dude, all right, just hear me out. Aurora cannabis and self-driving Uber cars. We throw in a little bit of a DoorDash, kind of like a DoorDash your cannabis. So you pick what kind of cannabis you like, and then someone goes out with a self-driving car and they drop it off, and then you pick it up from the car. It gets taken to your house.
It's like those robots at ASU.
Yes. I'm
probably-
just saying, what do y'all think?
You know what? If it makes me my money back, I'm all for it. I don't care.
I mean, we should start it. Kind of do instead of so what is it called? Uber Eats, or DoorDash,
Postmates.
Smoke Dash.
Smoke Dash.
Jeez.
Definitely won't get sued for any copyright infringement.
We'll call it Quick Smoke. So Quick Smoke, and then you basically go on the app, and then you pick what kind of cannabis you want, and then we have someone go pick it up from the dispensary and drop it off.
That's pretty funny.
That is, I guess that's interesting.
It's legal now, and at least in Arizona. I think they decriminalized it too.
Not yet.
It passed. It's gonna happen regardless. So might as well start programming. I'm gonna call my app guys, and we'll get it going.
Oh my gosh, I'm with it.
Jeez. Yeah, because didn't they take away the self-driving cars for Uber because someone in Tempe was killed by one or something? Right?
Exactly.
Yeah, right by ASU. So I haven't seen them since then, but they're big Volvo XC60s. So generally considered to be a very safe SUV, but I guess the technology isn't all there.
Yeah, I guess that's why they're partnering up with Aurora, and maybe they'll bring it back.
Very good point.
I mean, I think it'll definitely be there in the future at some point. Just I guess we're waiting to see when it's going to happen, but that's cool. I think, I'm definitely one that would like to have a self-driving car. I don't like driving very much, but I'll do it.
I love driving, but I really respect the technology, especially like how Tesla's even doing it right now. It's very cool.
Yeah,
it is cool.
Got to have that autopilot. But speaking of Tesla, we also got some news surrounding them after some big short seller news came out.
What do we got going?
What you think, Tyler?
Jim Chanos calls out Big Gaucho Tesla. I mean, we've been saying it. Austin has been a very big advocate of this. Basically saying that. Let them know, Austin. How do you feel about Tesla?
I just think it's overhyped. I think it's good for short-term trades, but it's not really my investing strategy. So I try to be disciplined and not go for it. So just in my eyes, I don't see it performing well in the long term, especially with this competition coming. But hey, if you made that call right now, I mean, they do have the monopoly pretty much. So
yeah, exactly. And Jim Chanos is on the same boat as you, Austin. He thinks that it is overhyped, and he says that everything that Tesla stands for is based off speculation for the future, like flying cars or space travel and all that. And it still hasn't begun. People just think it's going to happen. That's why they're putting the money there. And on top of that, Tesla is also an unprofitable company. So
Ooh, our favorite.
Jim, our big outro Jim, thinks that at the end of the day, Tesla is a car company and they produce cars. And if they're not profitable with their own product, then they should not be worth this much money.
Oh,
Yeah.
big gotcha, Jim. I like that.
Yeah.
I do agree with him. I don't know how much short selling is going on because I just saw an article the other day that short sellers for Tesla lost more than the major U.S. airlines did this year. So clearly those bets weren't paying off because Tesla's kind of going to the moon, but no rally can last forever, especially in this market.
I agree.
Exactly. And
Maybe we're just waiting for the Hindenburg project to release a hit article on Tesla saying that all their vehicles were produced by Lordstown Motors and they're just being blackballed here.
yeah.
Trevor Milton is secretly on the board at Tesla now. That's why he quit.
Yeah, Tesla's evaluated at, get this, $600 billion. That's almost $1 trillion.
Yeah, Elon's the second richest man in the world now. He passed Bill Gates because of that.
Dude, that's ridiculous. I just remember like maybe 6 months ago, Tesla just became the biggest car company value-wise. Now he's the second richest man.
I know, in the whole world, next to Jeff Bezos. It's wild.
Jeez. Gotta get him on the show and talk about his success.
So where do they
I
stop?
wish.
Where do they stop? They stop when the first article comes out saying that Tesla isn't what they said they are going to be and that their cars are garbage.
Yeah, but like, what's their market cap top going to be? What's the
Oh,
peak?
it's probably going to be like 1 trillion and then it's going to go down to 100 million.
$1 trillion, the third $1 trillion company in history.
Yeah, I could see Tesla doing it. Bro, they did their 5-to-1 split for what, $300?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're at almost $700 now.
Wait, really? They were at like $500 yesterday, I swear.
I swear they broke 660-80 today.
I just looked at after hours yesterday from Friday. Yeah. Sure
Let me double
enough.
check.
641.
Yeah, they're literally about to break 700. And they did a 5-to-1 stock split literally 3-4 months ago.
That is true.
Yeah, but the profit to earnings ratio is 1,200 times.
That's not bad.
Tesla is gonna dive one of these days. And
Dude,
when
it's
they
not.
do,
Dude, the stock valuation is worth 1,200 times more than the company makes.
It's not bad. It's just disgustingly terrible.
That's atrocious. I don't know how nobody sees that. It's like all you have to do is Google Tesla stock and look at P/E ratio.
All right.
yeah, like I said.
Hear me out.
All right.
So what's going to happen is Tesla's going to post their first profit of like $20, and their stock is going to go up to about $3 quadrillion market cap.
Probably. Dude, what if he just dumps all of his shares tomorrow?
The company would probably it would be terrible. The company would be worth like 10% of what it is currently worth, probably.
$20.
Yeah, it'd be completely insolvent, but like he would easily have more cash than Jeff Bezos if he got cash for all of that stock.
Dude, I'd buy the dip.
That'd be so funny, dude, if Elon unloaded all of his shares tomorrow. Just boom, $50 for Tesla.
Do you know who should have unloaded all their shares but didn't?
Joe?
Santa?
No, our big homie Trevor Milton.
Trev Dog.
He's back. You thought we got rid of him, but he is back.
We just wanted to put him in more thumbnails.
Oh, I know. Trevor is not leaving. So, all right, I'm gonna break this one down for all y'all. So, Trevor Milton is still the highest, shareholder. Owns 33% of Nikola. Don't know why, but he still owns it. And his his restriction on selling his shares is officially over, and he's eligible to actually cash out all his shares. But he said on an email that he will be keeping his shares and that he believes in Nikola in the long term. So
Okay.
I guess he's gonna stay with them, just have his money sit and probably lose it all at the end. But he's staying loyal somehow.
Yeah, he definitely is. I
Yeah,
mean,
right now he's just
doesn't sound like he has another option.
yeah, I know. All he has is this $35 million Utah ranch that he's just chilling in.
Dude, I'd be so scared if I had 33% of that company and I couldn't sell it. I wouldn't. What?
He can sell it.
Oh, just not all of it.
No, he's eligible to sell it.
But he just doesn't want to.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to.
Oh, I think there was a typo. It says Trevor is not eligible to sell all of his shares.
My bad. He is eligible to share his shares, but he
Oh.
chooses not to.
Oh, then dude, he's stupid. I would have sold everything by now.
Oh, tell me about it.
Yeah, I mean, if he sells everything right now, he'd never have to work again.
That is true.
So seems like an easy decision for any human.
Maybe we need to call National Guard in and kick down his door and drag him out and force him to sell it.
Be like, listen, I just need a 10% commission.
That's crazy.
So
I mean, I hope Nikola goes to the ground and brings him with him because he's been gone. He's done a lot of shady stuff. He's deceived a lot of people. I feel like he really hurt a lot of people and their money. And even though it was their money that they invested in and they knew what they're getting into, I still feel bad for them and that what he did is unforgivable.
Like I don't know if I just think I don't think he was like intentional. I just think he's an idiot.
Dude, yeah, I mean, how do you have I mean, like, look, it's both parties. Like, people believed in him, and then he sold that company. All right,
no, it was intentional. It was definitely intentional.
Dude, how do you have a company that promises something, get all this funding and money, and then say that you have something, show that you have something, but it's all fake?
Just going after people that don't know how to do the research or that don't watch Big Gauchos.
Yeah, exactly.
Otherwise, would have known. Called that way back.
Dude, we literally called it when it first came out.
Yeah, I should look up on YouTube how long ago that was, but that was like beginning of the year, like when they had their IPO. We were saying it was destined to fail.
Mm-hmm.
Our one claim to fame.
Yeah, maybe we'll be right about DoorDash and Airbnb as well.
I hope so. But hopefully we're also right about these big winners, big losers, and sleepers. And you guys better listen up because need to make some money if you own some of those Nikola shares.
Mm-hmm.
Hit that soundtrack. All right. If you guys are on Wall Street bets at all, Palantir's getting a huge pump for some dumb reason. It's like a data analytics company, but they're up 21.34%.
Wow.
So reddit.com/r/Wall Street bets. Yeah. So I guess it's really working. People are just buying a bunch of risky options on it, but don't get FOMO on it and go buy it tomorrow because it's obviously going to crash. It's really hit and miss. But I guess if you got the cash to risk on it, go for it.
Yeah, it's essentially a Ponzi scheme. If you're looking at it right now, it's too late to get in, so I might as well just stay away from it. Just don't even look at the price because you're just gonna get a little bit screwed.
Yeah, if it's on like a huge article that's like a major buy list, or if it's on like Reddit on Wall Street bets, it's way too late to buy. You'll never make money on it.
Mm-hmm.
Good rule of thumb.
What's number 2 here?
We got Virgin Galactic Holdings, space. Trying to compete with Elon, I guess, but they're up 17.6%. So space travel the future? I don't know. Maybe we can get a ride to Mars on the solar powered rocket.
Heck yeah, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll volunteer. I'll be the first one to go.
Yeah, and maybe what they could do instead of, because I'm sure like flying to Mars on a spaceship would take, I don't even know how long, a couple of months probably, if not a year.
Like 10 minutes.
Maybe what they could do is they could build a giant rope and just like sling it around the entire planet, and then kind of like just get it closer to Earth, kind of like cowboy rodeo, just lasso it around the planet and then pull it over closer to Earth.
Yeah, I mean, hey, if we have that much technological achievement, I think it's very feasible.
You think it would work?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
yeah, I see it. I see it. Talk to
makes
Elon.
it makes sense if you don't think about it. Oh, I looked it up. It takes 7 months to get to Mars from Earth.
Okay.
And but the International Space Station is only about 4 hours away.
Not bad. Not bad.
Not too shabby.
Imagine being inside the International Space Station. That'd be kind of scary.
That'd be crazy. I mean, to be very claustrophobic. I would freak out.
There's just like,
Because you're there for
couple-
like a long time, right?
I'm pretty sure they spend a couple months at a time. The astronauts
You
that
sleep?
go up there.
You sleep floating.
It's crazy.
You do everything floating.
Yeah,
Dude,
it
you're
says
sleeping.
it says 6 months, and the longest time spent at the space station is 215 days.
Wow.
I could not be in that thing for 215 days. Oh my gosh.
Dude, that's I would need like a Game Boy, an Xbox, and a shipment of like 50 Pokemon cards every other week just to stay sane.
It'd be so bad. You're also eating like freeze dried food and stuff.
And you're getting exposed to an insane amount of radiation. You're having insane muscular loss and bone loss.
Oh jeez. It seems worth it to me.
Hey, cool, I guess, but
That's once in a
Uh-huh.
lifetime for sure.
Yeah.
it is. Just
Wanna-
imagine though, you only have a couple inches of steel or whatever's making up the station between you and then the void.
Not a lot of room for error.
Yeah.
Wonder what it was like for Mark Kelly.
I don't know. You just get like really mad and you like throw like a wrench or something and it just busts out the window.
Oh, man. So-
Be freaking out, dude. Emergency mission home. Oh,
Dang.
anyway, well, this next biggest loser is going to need an emergency mission to make up any kind of profit. We should divert this to the CEO of the company, Lordstown Motors, Mr. Tyler Jafari.
All right, big gauchos, just hear me out. Hey, we had a rough day today. You know, our marketing team dropped the ball on this one. David. I have one thing to say to all my investors and followers. Buy the dip. I'm buying some tomorrow.
He's lowering his average buy cost. You heard
I'm
it
lowering
here
my
first.
average buy cost. I think we have something. $20 is not a bad price. We took a big hit today. I think we're gonna bounce back.
This is getting out of hand.
Buy the dip, hold, and like it has a buy. I think it has a right now has an 80 out of 100. I saw an article. It's like a hold to buy rating. So you know, long term, it's supposed to go up 56% in the next year. If you get it on the low for like $20, you're gonna make like $600 on top of that. You're good.
Sheesh.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's good for the long term for sure. I mean, it's just volatile right now, but just wait on the release of their vehicle. That'd be pretty awesome.
They're gonna be the first one to bring it out.
I know. Let's hope so.
Yeah.
I mean, they're gonna be stiff arming Elon Musk with the what is it called, the I don't know what it's called.
Cybertruck.
Yeah, the Cybertruck.
Yeah, that's garbage truck now.
highly
Just like
antici-
Nikola.
highly anticipated, but garbage. I agree.
Yeah, we're team. What's the name of the endurance, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Team endurance.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I think the Endurance looks more like a typical truck, so that they'd probably go for it. But I do like the way the Cybertruck looks. I think it looks kind of funky, a little bit weird, but I think it looks kind of cool.
It's definitely a good statement piece, but the endurance is good if you're low key and a little more, don't like
You
to
actually
make
wanna use it
big
for something.
statements. Yeah, you actually want a truck to be a truck.
Yeah.
That Tesla Cybertruck can tow more than the new F-150s though.
Wow. Do you know what? Lordstown's better, anyways. because Elon's garbage. I got him. I can't. I have to keep it PG. Okay. I had a lot of other things in my head, but I'm keeping it PG for the viewers at home. My
It's all right.
Lordstown, they're gonna be the first to come out. It's gonna be the most efficient and effective, and it looks the cleanest.
They
And also,
definitely
it's
do.
gonna be definitely underpriced for an actual truck. It's gonna be a
Sounds
good price. It's an affordable price, not like $450,000 for a Cybertruck.
That is really true. Don't want to spend all your money on that. You also don't want to spend all your money on Sumo Logic because it's another stupid cloud data company, and that's why they're down 18% today. So really nothing to be surprised about. Cloud companies are on Biggest Losers nearly
Pretty
every
much
episode.
every day. Yeah, pretty much every day.
All right, y'all know the story to this one. Let's move on to the sleepers.
Yes, sir. Sleep, 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 sleep,
Sleep, sleep,
sleep,
sleep,
sleep.
sleep.
Number one, we got Williams Sonoma. This is a very overpriced cooking store. It's even worse than Crate and Barrel. I'm talking about like I saw $30 for a jar of apple cider, but it could get busy for some, cutesy little holiday gifts. They do have a lot of specialty cooking equipment for that person that likes to cook in your life.
Ooh,
Interesting. Yeah.
yummy.
Little bit of a niche one.
I like it. Definitely a little bit different. We like the different ones.
Yes, we do.
What do we got for number 2 here?
You go ahead. You can do it.
Simon Property Group. We've seen them. A nice OG to the show. You already know they own all the malls. Shout out Metro Center. They never stood a chance.
It's being auctioned this weekend.
Oh, I know. We're gonna buy it, right?
PV Mall.
PV Mall, Big Rip. I think Simon has some stake in Fashion Square actually.
I wouldn't doubt it. They're actually popping.
Yeah, that's the nicest mall maybe in the country. I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah,
Interesting statement.
Definitely. I mean, I've been to a couple of Las Vegas malls, bro. They're really nice up there too.
I know. But
oh, yeah, my graphing calculator. That's right here.
Tyler's doing math, but Fashion Square is the biggest mall in the Southwest, so make sure you pick some of that up because they're going to be busy during the holidays for Christmas and Kwanzaa and
Hanukkah.
Yeah. Sorry, drawing a blank. Duh. And then number 3, we got DocuSign, everybody's favorite. Great for virtual signings in a pandemic due to the illness. It was already popular before that. It's very easy to use technology. Even your grandma or grandpa could do it.
True. All you do is just click the button and you're good to go.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's almost as easy as using Anchor. All you got to do is click the button and go, and you got yourself a podcast. Start broadcasting to millions today and use Anchor for free. Now, let's hit that ad.
Ooh, Anchor.
There were supposed to be new additions to the bankruptcy boneyard. It's those 2 coal mining companies, but I forgot.
Oh, that's good. We'll get it next time.
What? And
I'll make sure to add it. I'll make sure to add it when I get done with my stuff for today.
Yeah, no worries. And then we also have never eaten at Ruby Tuesday.
That is true. We have never eaten at Ruby Tuesdays. We never will.
I don't know why we keep saying that. So I took that pretty fat Deb today.
You did.
It was a little concerning. I wasn't really sure where it was going to go today, but
yeah. So it closed at 30,069.79.
Not bad.
Wait, what is it again?
30,069.79.
Ooh, I got a number, boys. Say it. What are you feeling, Osti?
Hold on. Give me a second. I gotta analyze. I gotta analyze this.
Computing, using brain power.
It's too much. I can't do it. Let's see. Gosh, 30,000. I always thought we were just gonna stay level around 30,000. So it's a little hard to say what it could be.
32,000.
I'm going to say 29,777.77.
Okay, not bad.
A little bit of a dippy dip.
All right, boys. I got a little bit of a dippy dip as well. I just texted it in the group chat. 29,822.9.88.
Wait. You're not within 100.
Really? What'd you pick,
Yeah.
Austin?
29,777.77.
Oh, I thought you said 9.7.
No.
Oh, dang. Add 100 to that. 29,922.
Did my number come in?
No.
Oh dang.
29,901.69. How about that? Am I within the range?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, you're
Hell
good
yeah.
now. You're good now.
I swear, I thought you said 29,977.
No, that was closer to my number today.
That's all right.
Yes, so I'm gonna go with
40,000.
30,300.
Okay.
Same as today.
Is that what it said? Yeah,
I
it did.
think it
I'll
was
say
what you
again.
picked for today. There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, I respect you for being consistent.
Yes, sir.
Whew. Well, what else is also consistent is that we are going to have an episode on Friday. Just kidding. Those are not really consistent. Monday is very consistent, but we'll be there. Trust me. I want to thank everyone for listening. I hope you enjoyed the show. Leave us a voice message on anchor.fm/gauchos or biggauchos.com if you want to send in a stock or investing tip we might play on the show. Tyler, go.
All right, Big Gauchos, quick disclaimer because we love disclaimers. We are not licensed brokers, and everything said on this podcast is our opinions from our experiences. Please invest wisely and invest safely, Big Gauchos, because we are not liable for any lost gains, but we are directly liable for any major gains because we love to make money, and we hope you guys too. We hope you guys make money as well. Please like and subscribe. We're growing every day because of y'all, and we love doing this, and we enjoy doing this for you guys. And now, Dave, please let the viewers know our amazing Instagram.
Yeah, so the Instagram is at Big Gauchos. So go over, check it out. We post some pretty spectacular clips almost every day. I think we did it almost every day last week, right? Except for maybe 1-2 days.
Yeah, Dave's back on the grind.
Let's go.
Yeah, so I have a little bit of a reserve going by, and we're posting them. So it's just kind of highlights of what we were saying, just in case you forget. We post the good stuff, the funny stuff that makes you laugh. So make sure to go over, follow it, check out the highlights, and send it to your group chats.
That's a very good idea. You can also send time codes or links to the podcast if you want to listen to the audio or on Apple, Spotify, Anchor, YouTube, Google Podcasts, Radio Public, Overcast, or your own RSS feed. Make sure if you're listening on Apple, you give us a rating 1 to 5 stars. Tell us who your favorite Big Gaucho is. The system does not accept anything less than 4.5 stars, so it's got to be a really high rating. Make sure to share that link with a friend. Boys, anything else to add before we go?
Get money and love everybody.
Sure, sounds good.
You knew what I was going to say.
Yeah, I know. But we can't say that on YouTube.
Not yet.
So get money and love everybody. Tower Jafari, Big Gauchos.
Big Gauchos, we're out. Good night from Arizona. Hope you made some money today. Peace.